President Board of Trustees, Village of Tinley Park, Cook Ingham County, held on Tuesday, July 15, 2025, beginning at 6:05 p.m. Everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and then when we're done, please just please stay standing. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Trustee Brady, can you say a prayer for us?
Yes. We all may bow our heads. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this opportunity to ask the dear Lord to open up his arms and welcome John Moriarty into his heaven. John has been a faithful husband, and we ask the Lord to please help take away the pain and suffering to the people who are left behind him. And we ask this, dear Lord, as always, please take care of his family at this difficult time, and eternal rest grant to him, O Lord, and may the perpetual light shine upon him. May his soul and all the souls of the faithfully departed, to the great mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Trustee Brady. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Brennan? Trustee Mahoney? Trustee Mueller? Trustee Shaw?
Present.
Trustee Sullivan? Here. President Glatz?
Present. Item number 1, is there a motion to consider approval of the agenda?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 1. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes. Motion carries. Item number 2, is there a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the special village board meeting held on July 1st, 2025?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 2. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes. Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 3, receive presentation of the Tinley Park Business Spotlight, Odyssey Fun World, President Glatz, Clerk O'Connor. Odyssey Fun World, located at 19111 Oak Park Avenue, is a family amusement center that offers a fun variety of indoor and outdoor games and entertainment for all ages. Odyssey Fun World has been serving family fun since 1994. The village is pleased to welcome Odyssey Fun World manager Clint Paraday.
Hello, thanks for having me. Just want to give you guys a little update of what's going on with Odyssey Fun World. This year we are celebrating our 30th anniversary here in Tinley Park. We're proud to be a staple of the community for this long, and this year we're doing a lot of things. We're giving back. We're going to be celebrating our 30th year anniversary next week with starting off next Thursday. And on next Thursday, we're going to be actually hosting a multi-chamber event over at our venue. So we're inviting all the chambers from Tinley Park, Orland Park, Frankfurt, Mokina, New Lenox to come join us for an afternoon or evening of some fun games, some rides, some attractions, and some good food. We're going to continue that with our big birthday party celebration, which is going to be Saturday the 26th of July. And that's going to be a totally free event for all the community to come out and enjoy a big fireworks show that we're going to be hosting that evening. During the day, we'll be having things as of like DJs for the children. We'll be having other events and type of activities for the kids, from balloon artists, clowns, face painting, and all that kind of good stuff, which those are all going to be free for the community to come in and enjoy. During that whole celebration for that whole weekend from Thursday through Sunday, we'll be offering our wristband that will let you go on all the attractions for a low price of only $15, which is very, very inexpensive for what we're normally at. And then what we're going to do back also for the community for all of August, we're going to be giving back for the community of Tinley Park. Any of the residents that come in with their ID that says they're Tinley Park residents, they're going to be able to purchase our normally $30 wristband for only $10. It's kind of us for introducing ourselves to the community and showing everybody what kind of fun that they have right here in their backyard. So we thank you, and we hope to have another 30 years going forward.
Thank you, Clint.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Next, we have item number 4. Is there a motion to consider appointing Aaron Smith to the position of 911 dispatcher?
I will make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Aaron has over 3 years of emergency and non-emergency dispatch experience in a call center environment dispatching for multiple agencies. She is familiar with working in a fast-paced, high-volume environment. She is experienced with 911 operations and is EMD and LEED certified. Consider appointing Aaron Smith to the position of 911 dispatcher effective July 21st, 2025. Aaron, would you like to say a couple words?
Hi, I'm Erin. I grew up in Tinley Park, so I'm really excited to kind of be coming back and be able to serve the community that I was raised in. So I just want to say thank you all very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Thank you.
If you like, you and your family, you want to take a picture of yourselves down, or it's up to you? No? Go ahead. Dinah will take the picture for you.
She's 911, maybe you guys should have a picture.
Thank you so much. Just right here? Sure, thank you.
I love your jacket.
Thank you.
Get in.
Okay. There we go, ready? Another one horizontal. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna do one for me too. Got it, thank you very much. Beautiful, you got it. Oh, not me.
Thank you. So tall. Yeah, that's what my mom said too.
There we go, all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Madam Clerk, well, before you leave, Aaron, they have to call the roll.
You don't have the job yet.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 4, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, now it's official.
Now.
Thank you.
Next, we have item number 5. Is there a motion to consider the appointment of the following commissioners to the Senior Commission for fiscal year 2026?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Thank you. In front of you today is Renee Galvin, who is very involved in Senior Commission, and Elizabeth Wiley, who would like to start volunteering. Are there any questions? No? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 5, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item number 6. May I have a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Thank you. The consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review according to the Illinois Open Meetings Act. Would anyone from the board like any of these items removed from the consent agenda? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 6, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 7. Trustee Shaw.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting ordinance 2025-0-22, granting a special use for final approval of a planned unit development, Tinley Downs.
I will second that motion.
Okay.
Thank you. The village is establishing a PUD over the Tinley Downs Estates and Tinley Downs Addition subdivisions to address the fact that most of the lots in the subdivisions are non-conforming to the R2 zoning district dimensional standards. The village approved the development plan with an annexation agreement for each subdivision and immediately zoned each lot R2. This action will make all existing legally non-conforming lots conform to the zoning ordinance and allow for lots 1, 2, and 3 in Tinley Downs addition to be re-subdivided and developed. The village is the petitioner for this item. Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 19th, 2025, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the special use. With the plans and findings of facts as noted in the staff report, this ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, trustee Shaw. Are there any questions from the board?
I just had one question. I read the staff report. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to review the Plan Commission meeting. I'm just curious whether, I see in there that it says there's no impact on existing homes in there.
Yes.
No detriment anyway. It's noted in there several times that if, for instance, they had a disaster and had to rebuild, they wouldn't be punished for it at that point. Was there any, were there any feedback or attendance by existing neighbors in there?
Yes, at the
For it?
Plan Commission, there was about 5 to 6 residents that were there.
Okay,
Yeah, some of them were neighbors of mine. I kind of spoke to them after the fact because they know I live in the area. And I said, this is just to make sure that, because when it was subdivided, lots are below the 13,000 square feet. Now we're all legal, conforming. If anything were to happen, you could build your existing home exactly the way it is now and not be held accountable for the new zoning laws. So they were in support of it.
oh, great, good to hear. That was my only question. I appreciate it.
Anybody else? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 7, trustee Brady,
Yes.
trustee Shaw,
Yes.
trustee Sullivan,
Yes.
President Glass.
Yes. Motion carries. Next, we have item 8, trustee Colleen Sullivan.
Thank you, Mayor. Consider adopting Resolution 2025-R-089, granting a final plat of subdivision in the Tinley Downs Planned Unit Development, Tinley Downs.
Second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Go ahead, Colleen.
Thank you, Ken. The petitioner is requesting a final plat of subdivision to re-subdivide lots 1, 2, and 3 in the existing Tinley Downs Addition subdivision. The petitioner engineered a stormwater facility for Lot 1 and will develop 2 single-family houses on lots 2 and 3. The plat meets the requirements of the subdivision ordinance and zoning ordinance, subject to the approval of the Tinley Downs PUD. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 19th, 2025, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the final plat of subdivision with the plans and findings of fact as noted in the staff report. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, trustee Sullivan. Are there any questions from the board? Should have done it for the last one, too. Are there any comments or questions from the public on item 8? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 8, trustee Brady,
Yes.
trustee Shaw,
Yes.
trustee Sullivan,
Yes.
President Glass.
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item number 9, trustee Bill Brady.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like the board to consider adopting ordinance 2025-0-016, granting variations from the zone ordinance to Through by Hilton Hotel at 18303 LaGrange Road.
Do you need a second, or did you make a motion?
No, I'd like to make a motion, yes.
Make a motion, and then I will second that.
Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
The petitioner is seeking 11 variations: minimum lot size, building height, urban design overlay, parking, signage, to construct a hotel at 18303 LaGrange Road in the B3 General Business Zoning District. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on June 5th, 2025, and voted 7-0 to recommend approval of the variations with the plans and finding of fact as noted in the staff report. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, trustee Brady. Are there any questions or comments from the board?
I'll just comment on the parking. I'm in favor of the variance. Stated my position on parking minimum, so this is consistent with that. Thank you.
I'll just state that 11 variations is a lot. Unfortunately, with the size of the lot, it's either help them get, support them on variations or just let the land sit vacant, which none of us want to do that. So it is what it is. I think Plan Commission and staff did a great job on this. I don't like the number of parking spots, but the petitioner has put a lot of money in re-engineering into the parking to make it work a lot better than it originally was when they came forward. I think they're doing underground detention now. So there's been for 13 parking spots, I think they gained, there was, I don't know if the cost is worth the amount of money they're gonna put in for underground detention, but I appreciate them doing that to put in an extra 13 parking spots. Are there any comments or questions from the public? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll on item number 9.
Roll call for item 9, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Item 10, trustee Shaw?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion, consider adopting ordinance 2025-0-21, granting a variation from the zoning ordinance to reduce the amount of required off-street parking to True Hilton by Hilton Hotel at 18303 LaGrange Road.
I will second that motion.
Go ahead, Ken.
Thank you. The petitioner is seeking a variation to reduce the amount of required off-street parking to construct a hotel at 18303 LaGrange Road in the B3 General Business Zoning District. The purpose of this ordinance is to remove the condition imposed by ordinance number 2025-0-016, which granted a parking reduction subject to the petitioner securing a cross-parking agreement with a neighbor. The petitioner was unable to reach an agreement with any neighbor and instead increased the number of on-site parking stalls by 10. 101 stalls will be provided instead of the code-required 130 stalls. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on July 3rd, 2025, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the variation with the plans and findings of fact as noted in the staff report. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, trustee Shaw. Are there any questions or comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public on item number 10? Again, regards to parking, I want to add, I'm not a big fan of the shortage of parking, but if anyone from the public or board read the traffic study that they sent, they actually have physical data that shows, businesses are coming in groups of 3 and 4, and not using as many cars as they used to, so, and, they can make arrangements with other businesses for staff, so I think with the data they provided, I would be in support of this. If it wasn't for the data, I would not be support of this, just looking at it on the surface, so. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 10, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item 11. Trustee Bill Brady.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2025-R-088, approving the occupational health services from Northwestern Memorial Healthcare. Do I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Consider approval of primary occupational health services for pre-employment, post-employment, and Department of Transportation Random Program Consortium Services through Northwestern Memorial Healthcare. This item was discussed at the committee of the whole meeting. Prior to this meeting, this resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Brady. Are there any questions from the board? Are there any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll for item 11?
Roll call for item 11, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item number 12. I'd like to announce, we do this annually, announcing a residential property tax appeal seminar presented by Cook County Board of Review Commissioner Larry Rogers Jr., Mayor James Dodge of the Village of Orland Park, Mayor Michael Glotz of the Village of Tinley Park, Orland Township Supervisor Paul O'Grady, and Orland Township Highway Commissioner William Brennan. Members of the Cook County Board of Review will provide a summary of the appeal process, followed by questions and answers session on Tuesday, August 12, 2025, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Tinley Park Convention Center, 18451 Convention Center Drive. I'd also like to thank all the boards that support doing these yearly tax appeals. It's gone really well. I think last year we did over 3,000 of them. Well, we didn't, well, with the county, and we accepted them, staff at the window. Trustee Ken Shaw, Trustee Dennis Mahoney, Trustee Bill Brennan, Clerk Nancy O'Connor, Trustee Colleen Sullivan, Trustee Michael Mueller, Trustee Bill Brady, and from Orland Park supporting it, Mayor Jim Dodge, Clerk Mary Ryan Norwell, Trustees Bill Healy, Cindy Katsinas, Mike Milani, Dina Lawrence, Dina, John Lawler, and Joanna Leafblad. And then from the Orland Township, Supervisor Paul O'Grady, Clerk Shannon Olson, Highway Department Bill Brennan, Assessor Rich Kelly, Trustees Ken Soltis, Frank Williams, who was present at the meeting. Thank you for attending, Frank. Mr. Ken Duffy and Lena Mataria. So thank you to all the agencies working together to do this. I think it also makes it easier for the Cook County Board of Review. Instead of going and jumping in all these spots and right around town, it makes it easier to consolidate it. So thank you to the township, and thank you to Village of Orland Park. It'll be a great night, and hopefully some tax savings. And some people don't understand about the taxes. The Cook County Board of Review supersedes the assessor's office, so if they feel that you've been overassessed, the Cook County Board of Review can send a letter to the assessor's office, and they will notify them that your taxes will be reduced. They will not, if your taxes are too low, they will not send you a letter and say that they're too low, they should increase them. So there are some safeguards in there from the Cook County Board of Review. Are there any comments or questions from the board? Nope. Next, we have item 13, receive comments from the staff. Anyone from staff like to make any comments? Item 14.
Oh, wait. We did that side, we gotta do
sorry.
that side. That's all right. I know Donna's waiting.
I will just share, of course, all of you know, we've got the big weekend coming up with the grand opening of Harmony Square Friday evening. WGN's Annabella will be on site or Friday morning at 7 a.m. to showcase on her Around Town segment. The Bodines will take the stage at about 7:30 p.m. Friday evening, and then our block party is Saturday and Sunday, 2 till 10 on Saturday, noon till 7 on Sunday. Got great music lineups, great food, lots of fun to be had. So, looking forward to seeing you all there.
Thank you, Donna.
Thanks, Donna.
Anyone else? Item 14, receive comments from the board. Trustee Brady.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We did a prayer earlier for Jack and his family. I just wanted to extend the idea behind all of this. Jack and Ellen, first of all, were married for 64 years, okay, which is a great accomplishment. And on top of it all, he was a firefighter for 30 years, okay? And to be able to balance a family being a firefighter, as Chief and many people already know, it's not an easy thing to do. But he did manage to have 5 children, okay? And he has 8 grandchildren and 1 great-great-grandchildren. So it's certainly a big loss to the community and certainly to his family. We do wish his family well, as we said earlier, and prayed for them. So there's just not a person that passed away that we know. It's a person that's been a great servant of the community for 30 years in Chicago, and all that he's done to serve and protect his community and certainly his family. So it should be well noted. I don't think we have details
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. But be looking for those details and go there yourself and pay respect for this longstanding member of our community and who's just done a marvelous job whenever he can to be a friend to everybody. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else from the board have any comments?
Just look forward to seeing everyone this weekend. Be a long weekend.
Trustee
It
Shaw.
will. Rest up, drink lots of water. I just want to mention this, this isn't really our community, but I was moved by reading a lot of accounts recently about the victims of the floods down in Texas. And I just want to offer, you know, a moment of recognition on that. Just if you could stand it, some of the stories that are coming out there are just heartbreaking, and it can't help but think about, you know, how blessed we are that we have not had those types of things happen in our community, and God protect us all if such a thing happened. In more boring news, we talked about parking minimums this evening, and I wanted to point out, this has come up in many plan commission meetings and discussions for our comprehensive plan. It's been an ongoing thing, and I stated that I feel that our current codes should be revisited for our parking minimums. The national trends are actually trending down on parking minimums. There's a lot of communities around the country that have actually done away with parking minimums, and they've implemented parking maximums. So it's could be time for us to revisit that and look at it a different way. But along those lines, approving a variance for that tonight, it got me to think that we've done this sort of thing many times in the past. We approve variances for certain things, and we make assumptions about it'll be okay, whether it's based on a parking study or what have you. What I don't believe we have is a common practice of going back after the fact and looking at these things a couple years down the road to see whether we made the right call. So that might be something that we could think about, is that when we grant these types of variances and we base it on a study or something like that, we're making assumptions that the studies are accurate and that they'll bear. But it would be better if we went back sometime and verified that we made the right decision, and then we could make better decisions in the future. Last point, they've already talked about the opening of Harmony Square. Personally, I'm looking very much forward to it. I live real close, and I won't have to worry about parking. I'll be in and out. I'll be there the whole weekend. And I distinctly recall, I even wrote the date down here, March 21st, 2017, for the meeting where the entire branding initiative was first approved in the plan for implementation. And this right here is a major part of that, and yet another accomplishment across all the departments in here, particularly marketing and public works, and all the work that John put in, and Michael Coleman in community. Just kudos all around, and hope everybody enjoys themselves.
Thank you. Ken? I think Ken's flabbergasted on his part.
I am flabbergasted.
You're gonna
Clerk? I just want to add, I want to thank Bill Brady, Mr. Moriarty, and Mrs. Moriarty are great people. Asked them to say those kind words, I wouldn't be able to finish. Two of the nicest people you'll ever meet. As far as the Texas victims, I think, Sully, we're gonna have a talk if we want to do,
Another road
like we
trip.
did our Tennessee trip.
Yeah.
We couldn't have did that without all of our staff at Village Hall, collecting it, and then, you know, getting a vehicle from
We have to
Public,
pass out some raises. if
Public
we
Works
do
and-
that to them
yeah,
again.
that was a tough trip. We did
Yeah.
that in one shot. We drove down, delivered, and drove back. I think, what was it, 28?
22 hours
Yeah,
to Bristol, Tennessee and back.
that was pretty cool.
It was very cool. I would be happy to do that again.
Okay.
If time allows, I would,
We'll have to discuss that.
sign
See
me
if
up.
staff
I'm always
is,
up for a road trip.
see if staff is willing to deal with us doing that again.
We'll have to do some research on if they're collecting, like how Bristol was very organized, so I haven't heard of anything in Texas yet,
Okay.
but I'm always willing to help out and drive if need
So
be.
just keep your eyes open, and if we can volunteer, we will.
Okay.
I don't know if we can do it in one day again this time. Texas is
So
pretty
far.
far.
Texas.
Fortunately, my understanding is that the intergovernmental cooperation, federal, state, local, county, has been pretty fantastic down there. Not that they wouldn't accept any donations or any help, but,
Sure.
you know, that intergovernmental cooperation doesn't always happen, especially in that sort of thing.
Well, if anyone comes across anything, if they see anything, I could do a little research in that.
Down here, you'd be flabbergasted over the lack of help. I just want to add about the Harmony Square. It's just, it's amazing on where it started to where it finished. Trying to get too emotional on it. You know, Donna and I had a talk. That was one of the last connections of projects that Paula Walrick and Donna and I were working on together. Miss our Paula. But luckily, we had her vision at the beginning to get us to where we're at. Thank you to all the staff. You guys are just amazing. From the finance to the manager's office to, you know, the boots on the ground, Mike Coleman, John Urbanski, you know, fire, police, a whole unified command, and just the board as a whole, and our, and the help at the end from our Southland's best attorney, Michael Delgado, for 2024. Wishing you luck for 2025. And, no, it was a team effort, and we moved quickly and swiftly, and it's a beautiful project, and I can't believe we're opening up Friday night. So, again, thank you to Paula for helping get this started. Thank you to staff for carrying it to the finish line. Looking forward to Friday night and Saturday and Sunday. It's gonna be a great time, so thank you, everyone.
Mr. Mayor, can I jump back?
Yes, sir.
Since you brought up the idea of staff for this, I'd like to thank the staff and the cooperation between the Park District and the village for the Independence Day celebrations that we had. We were all there. It was a great time, great weather, well, warm, but nevertheless, and the staff's working together, and the board, since we have Lisa here today, right now, Lisa Butler, who helped push that during her campaign, and to have the village and the Park District work together to have that come out so beautifully. I just wanted to thank all the staff that did that as well.
Thank you, Bill. And you just brought something out that I forgot about, so now you brought it up. It was great. I was glad that we were able to have it at McCarthy Park, and again, it started day after the election, April 2nd. I started emailing the Park District, and I brought our staff involved, former President Marie Ryan, who, I'll just leave it at that, and Lisa Butler worked with us. We met with them to get this there. There's just the one comment during the announcements that just kind of didn't sit with me well, from the new president that made the comment thanking the village for letting them bring it back. It's getting old hearing that same old story. To clarify and correct Lisa O'Donovan still going down that path and said just can't let things go. The village never allowed you to have it there or not to have it there. They chose not to have it there. And so that was disappointing to, you know, take that shot, but is what it is. I'm glad it was there. I think everyone had a great time. Thank you to all our staff and our unified command team to help keep everyone safe. So it was a great time, so thank you, Bill, for bringing that up again.
No problem.
Item 15, receive comments from the public. Would anyone from the public like to make a comment? Let the record reflect there are none. Item 16, is there any? No? Can I have a motion, please, to adjourn tonight's village board meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for adjournment, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Klotz?
Yes, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great night.
See you Friday.
Yes.